Hi guys, this is Alan from Hirose Financial. How are you today? For today, we'll get back to the technical trading strategy. So for today, I'm just gonna talk about one of my favorite indicator, which is the GMMA. So I've talked about quite many times, but then for this specific indicator is that you might feel confused on the purchase timing when you first get to use it, but then the more you use it, the more the better it gets. So just want to share my experience with you so that you can try to use these technical indicators as well. So for today, I will not be only using the GMMA, I will be using the MACD as well, just to give a further confirmation on the signal, just to make it more accurate. So first I will set up the technical indicators. So let's go to the technical indicator. So click on it. So now we'll select the GMMA. So put a tick there. So it's on default, so nothing to change for that. So next we go to oscillator. Click on oscillator. Then we'll select the MACD. So put a tick on MACD. So now we open the drop down for MACD. So and for the parameter here, we are using a 5, 35, and 5 parameter. So again, EMA1 is 5, EMA2 is 35, signal is 5. So now we're all done, so we can now close this window. Okay, close it. So the last thing I'll be making sure here is that for today, I'll be using a 1 minute chart to trade with 3 minutes option. So again, chart period is 1 minute, option period is 3 minutes. So now we are all set and then we are all good to go. So let's take a look at the market. Okay, so let's change. Okay, right there. So I changed the option period again before I make a trade. So I place a trade here, then I will explain it to you further. So now you see the timing for us to open position when using this strategy is that we will first take a look at the GMMA. So we need to identify a compression in the red lines in GMMA. Then after that, we will be moving on to the MACD, that we need the MACD to cross over and give me a purple histogram. And then I go back to the GMMA. Then if the red lines start to expand, then I will open a trade. So that's pretty simple. So the most important thing here is to identify a compression and expand in the GMMA, the red line. So as long as we can identify that, is actually quite easy for us to open a trade. So next, I just want to talk about the basic rules for this strategy. So the strategy here is a trend following strategy. So for us to use the strategy, we actually need to confirm that the market is in a trend market. So to identify is pretty simple. So if we are looking at the GMMA, then if the red lines are below the blue lines, then means that the trend is in a downtrend. So to get a better confirmation on that, we move on to the MACD. So you see the two lines, the blue and red lines in MACD actually below the zero line, meaning that the downward momentum, the strength is strong. So that means that helps me to identify a better downtrend here. So that's why I opened this trade here. So I will fast forward a bit until the end. So I will jump straight to the result and then we'll see how this trade goes. So let's fast forward a little bit. It's looking good. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this one here. Okay, okay, so it's ended in profits. So we'll make a few more trades and just see how much I will end up with. So okay, so I'm looking at another downtrend here. So if you look at the blue and red lines, the red lines are below the blue lines, and then if I look at the MACD, the two lines in MACD actually below the zero line. So that means that the downtrend is quite stable here and is suitable for me to open position. So now all I'm waiting for is just the the appropriate signals from both the GMMA and MACD. So okay, so well, I open the trade here first. Okay, just open one trade here. So okay, so now you see the GMMA, the red lines is really obvious, so it was compressing. So I move on to the MACD, so two lines cross over and it gives me a purple histogram. So if I go back to the GMMA there, it's not as obvious, the expand is not so obvious, but then actually expands, so that's why I opened my trade there. So some of you might ask me why I opened a trade when the candlestick is actually crossing the blue line, isn't it? Meaning that it's a trend reversal. So yeah, that means that there is a potential trend reversal. But then if we take a look at the candlestick, it didn't cross over the blue line. So the blue line here actually can use it as a resistance level as well. So as long as the candlestick doesn't cross the blue lines, that means that the possibility for the downtrend to continue is strong. And then if we look at the MACD there, is that the MACD actually continues to be developed in below the zero line, so meaning that the downtrend is continued and then it's actually quite strong. So that is actually just a retracement of the trend. So that's why I opened my trade there. Okay, so well, I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit again. So just to jump straight to the result, and then we'll see how this trade ends. So well, it's going against me now. It's getting a bit close, but well, okay. So well, the trade ends before it actually goes above my entry price, so it was ending in profits. So well, now let's take a look at the history. So now we go to trade history. Okay, trade history. So well, I make two trades today, and both of them were ending in profit. So the total profit here is $150. So well, that was a 3-minute trade. That's why the payout ratio is 75%. So well, again, the strategy here, if you first get to know about it, it might be a little bit confusing, but then the more you use it, the more you will like it. So I do have a lot of strategies like the simple moving average crossover, the Bollinger Bands, the parabolic, but then the GMMA and MACD combination is actually one of my most favorite strategies. So if you are interested in it, give it a try, and then if you do have any question on the strategy, feel free to leave me a comment down there, and I can get back to you with an answer, or we can take a look on the detail of this strategy. So okay, so well, that's pretty much it for today. If you like my video, give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more live trading video, and I'll see you soon again tomorrow. Bye.